Morrison government ends 2019 with its much-promised budget surplus still on track, but other things are less certain as it battles with the states over water-sharing arrangements and manages an increasingly tense relationship with China. This is The Week in Politics.
The government ends its year with its precious surplus intact.
The Australian economy continues to grow, with the budget returning to surplus for the first time in 12 years.
But the outlook looks grim, with projected surpluses now predicted to shrink, down from $7 billion to $5 this financial year, $5 billion less than forecast next financial year.
Everything has been downgraded in this MyEFO, but especially the government's economic credibility.
The downgrades off the back of big revenue write-downs.
Our pathway to surplus has been steady and consistent.
As the states ended the year bickering, not over money, but water.
Opening up water sharing arrangements would be opening a Pandora's box.
We don't want to be penalised because we manage our water system well.
This after the government promised to review the Murray-Darling Basin plan following farmers' protests at Parliament.
We gave those commitments to those farmers.
But the states largely rejected the review, making the Inspector General's job all the more difficult.
If I get to a point where we're unable to find the facts, then I'll simply shine a light on that.
China, meanwhile, shining a light on its year in the headlines as its Australian ambassador opened his doors for a rare press conference.
Pleasure to have friends from the media.
Peppered with questions about the 1 million Uyghur Muslims being held in detention centres.
Utterly fake news.
And then showing journalists some news of his own, Chinese propaganda portraying Uyghurs as terrorists.
There is no, detention camps in Xinjiang.
That's despite photographic evidence and a leak suggesting suppression is official Chinese government policy.
The footage and facts are there for all to see.
We believe that the reports are credible.
Dismissing human rights concerns about Australian writer Yang Hengjun, who's been detained since January.
In due course, he will be formally charged for being suspected of engaging in espionage activities.
The Australia-China relationship has been well and truly put to the test this year. This rare media briefing unlikely to calm concerns.
2019 is a mixed year. It could have been better.
One claim that's not in dispute. David Shiraz, Sky News, Canberra.